up YouTube? It's TCG here and welcome to another TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're going to be playing with Stunfisk. That's right, this is going to be one of those rogue decks that did very well at the North American Internationals that took place last weekend. So Hunter Butler actually got 7th with Stunfisk paired with Spiritomb. For those of you that don't know what Stunfisk does, it actually dishes out 30 to the active and 10 damage to one of the bench Pokemon. That is a little bit irrelevant. It's all about the electric trap. It dishes out 30 damage for each of your Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. And with, of course, the new Spiritomb from Unbroken Bonds, we're gonna just have, of course, a unique combo with Building Spite. You can just get 1 damage counter on your Spiritomb if you please, and you can do that every single turn. So let's say your bench is full with 4 Spiritomb, well then your, of course, Stunfisk will deal a huge amount of damage. Think about, we can boost that up with Electropower. Not only that, I just said that Raging Thunder is not relevant. Well, with a simple Electropower, we can just one-shot zap them, so it is relevant. So it's a very unique deck. I don't have any experience with it. I'm just gonna talk about how the deck functions. You also have Anguish Cry, which dishes out 10 damage plus 30 more for each damage counter on this Pokemon. And if Spiritomb has 5 damage counters on it, that is 160 damage for a 1-price attacker, paired out with things like Choice Band and, of course, Shrine of Punishment, and even things with 200 HP will go down. You mostly will try and 2-shot the opposing tag team GXs, which is the main plan of action. We do run Rainbow Energies and DCEs. The good thing about Rainbow Energies is that we can have that Sledgehammer turn against things like Pikarom. We can also abuse, of course, Blade GX as our GX move, but there's also a 1-1 line of Honchkrow in here because of the Ruler of Night ability. That way the opponent cannot place down their special energies, tool cards, and stadiums. That means against Zoroark, they will have a hard time if this Pokemon is in the active position, but also Unfair GX will help you out in the early phases, or maybe the late game could help out as well. We have Absol to just block out some Jirachi shenanigans, and there's, of course, Let Loose in every single deck. I am just very peculiar, just thinking about how this deck got 7th at one of the biggest, if not the biggest tournament around. So of course, there's the Dedenne-GX, we know that, and of course, Damage Mover is a card from Shining Legends that only sees play right now. It moves around 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to another one of your Pokemon, so you can just smack up some damage on your Honchkrow and then just move it to whatever you please. Same goes for the Dedenne. This is just for consistency purposes, but it's in here just to get, of course, your boost, because we only run 8 energies in total. You definitely don't want to whiff those energies at the correct time. And there's also Black Market, preventing the opponent from taking a prize card if they knock out your Spiritomb, or they take one last prize card if they knock out, of course, the Honchkrow-GX. This is the list for today, so hopefully it'll turn out alright. I'm very curious to see how this deck list functions, so bear with me as we go through another the versus ladder has been reset to Buzzwole. Yeah, bear with me as we test out this fantastic new deck, Stunfisk Spiritomb. Also, big shout out to Stefan Ivanov. He actually got first once again at the same internationals that he did last year. So he got first at the North American International last year and this year as well, with, of course, a Zoroark Dugong shenanigans. I think there was also I think I saw that right, a Naganadel GX in that list, because you can abuse triple accelerate energy, definitely against things like Stall. Who knows? It's interesting. So we're facing off against Suda in Tio, with, of course, Darkness Pokemon. So there's going to be, of course, a Zoroark in here, so we're going to have to see how that phases out. Okay. He chooses who goes first. The good news is we can start dishing out damage as early as our first turn, and the only thing we need is like 1 energy, and bam, we can start doing some stuff. Even if we get some multiple Spiritombs out, it's going to be fantastic. We have Escape Board, that is also very handy. Okay. Let's see here what the opponent has. It is a Blastoise variant. Okay. Blastoise is a GX. It is unfortunately weak to Grad, not weak to Lightning. I would have wished it was like weak to Lightning, but whatever. We got mulligans here, so we have Absol. Do we place it down? 1 retreat cost? Might as well just smack it down, because yeah, it is a Jirachi based engine. That's fantastic. So with Absol, that Jirachi with Escape Board will become a little bit useless unless he has a Switch card or Guzma. So blocking off Escape Board, 1 less retreat cost doesn't matter, because Absol with the Dark Ambition gives the opponent's basic Pokemon an extra retreat cost. Of course, he's using the Stellar Wish. He's also going to try and use that Beacon engine, but he can no longer switch to his Alolan Vulpix here, so that is fantastic. We are playing like a rogue deck here. We can already take a prize card with the Rainbow Energy and, of course, Kartana-GX, giving a Escape Board to the Spiritomb. That is a way we can go about this, but this Kartana also gives up 2 prize cards, although if we have a DCE afterwards, we can dish maybe KO another Pokemon and just smack ourselves into the deck. I wonder how it goes. He only has 1 Squirtle so far, Ultra Ball. Is he gonna get out another one? Is he gonna use something else? Who knows? I don't think he's gonna be running the Dedenne-GX. Could be wrong though. I wonder. Okay, it is Marshadow. We are gonna get let loose on the first turn. We've seen that that the Marshadow has been used a lot throughout its existence, from Shining Legends ever since the World Championships last year all the way through now. We even have an yeah, a Marshadow of our own. I do suggest that you just smack down the black market after the opponent is out of stadiums. That way you have the most advantage because they can no longer get rid of it, and that way it's gonna be fantastic. I do predict that this list only runs like 2 Brickled Hills or whatever. Okay, here comes the Guzma. I'm gonna go for another Jirachi. I think I'm just gonna smack down the Shrine of Punishment because he's definitely gonna get GXs out next turn, and if he gets out Brooklyn Hill, we can smack down the black market afterwards. Okay, we're gonna have to do some crazy stuff here. We have Guzma. First things first, I'm gonna check my deck. We have Baby Buzz. We might as well get that one out on the field to just thin out the deck a little bit. All the energies are in there. Honchkrow, the 1/1 line is in there as well, so might as well get this one on board. We're gonna smack down the Shrine. And now, hopefully, with, of course, the Marshadow, we will get some good stuff going. Come on, supporter! We get no supporters. We do get, of course, a Nesball, which can get, of course, yeah, another Spiritomb. We might as well do that. We just got Marshadow, which is just not good. We could have also used Ultra Ball for, of course, the Dedenne-GX, but it is priced, as you can see. So, with the Dedenne-GX being priced and we getting Marshadow the first turn, the only thing we can do is just build up some damage with the Spiritombs, and hopefully we will make it. So we also have Damage Mover, so let's use Building Spite. Bam, 1 damage counter. We're just gonna fill them up with damage counters. We can move them around if we please, so we can move them so our Stunfisk will deal more damage, but I think getting up some more damage on Spiritombs is better than just getting Stunfisk right now. Okay, we don't have anything, no Dedenne, a bad hand. Don't know if we're gonna survive this because his hand looks way better. He also has Jirachi in the active position. We are stuck with an Absol. And he already used 1 Guzma. Okay, he gets the Lily for a bunch of cards. Does he have a switch card? If not, we are still safe for an extra turn, because he can no longer use Guzma. He already used Lily this turn. He gets Acerola. Interesting card, because Shrine is up. He can pick up some Blastoise or Alolan Ninetales GX. Would even be better for him. Okay, we have Energy Lotto. Bam! What do we get? A double cardless energy. Will not help us out too much right now. Might as well stack up some more damage. We could move the damage already to another Pokemon, so our Stunfisk will deal more damage. We also have Electropower to dish out that damage to an insane amount. But these guys just rack up some damage. I think I'm just gonna move 1 damage counter to a Marshadow here. If he knocks it out, it doesn't even matter too much. And we're also gonna build up some more damage counters. So almost everything has damage counters right now. The only thing we'll need is like a Stunfisk. Now we do have a double cardless energy, so if we top deck something like a Nazball or an Ultra Ball, things would turn out alright. Stellar Wage again. He's definitely desperate for his Guzma or whatever. Ultra Ball. He already used 1 Guzma. I don't know how many Guzmas Blastoise deck typically runs, but his Jirachi seems to be stuck in the active. It's definitely gonna get us Blastoises up and rolling. Blastoise number 1. Come on, man. We get Marshadow. There's nothing we can do. Honchkrow is actually good against decks that only run special energy, so I do think that is a great idea to just put that in a deck like this. Right now, he's just stacking up some damage, and we get another turn. Come on! We got Rainbow Energy. That is very interesting. Rainbow Energy. Just gonna rack up some more damage with the Building Spite until we are ready to strike. Yeah, how much damage are we already dealing? That's 100 damage right now with the Spiritomb, but there's nothing we can do about it. We can give an energy. Next turn we can strike with a maximum of 160, so whatever he brings to the table, I think we can get it relatively easily. You can also use Damage Mover to put the damage counters on, yeah, I think we can make it. So with our hand, definitely his Blastoise will go down. And we are just stuck with 0 supporters. It's one of those games. one of those games. He's gonna have Stellar Wish. He's definitely looking for his Guzma. Okay, it's a Lily. That's not a Guzma. That's good. If he's stuck in the active, I actually wait with the energies until we are ready to go. Don't want to be one-shotting these Jirachis. We're just gonna buy ourselves some time. Could have attached and then retreat, but then we lose 2 energies. Not what I wanted to see. Okay, we save ourselves a lot of turns here. Come on, supporter. Okay, we get a supporter. That's fantastic. So, with skateboards in our deck, and a lot of shenanigans, I think just gonna put 1 rainbow energy over here. I think that is just fine. We can start moving some damage on the Buzzwole, I guess. So we can definitely get some stuff going. There we go. And now we could have also put it on the Absol, now that I think about it. Oh well. First things first, we're just gonna smack down a Cynthia. Come on, what do we get? Oh, Stunfisk. That is very interesting. Stunfisk right here. Building Spite. One damage counter. Okay, this guy will dish out a lot of damage. 30 damage for each Pokemon that has damage counters. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 120. Yeah, looks alright. 120 with Electropower is also taking down this Blastoise. Nope, not. It's not, because it does have 160. So the only thing that can take it down is the Spiritomb. He's just building up slowly, steadily and slowly. Lily, no Guzma whatsoever. Still have all the Electropowers, 2 damage movers, and discard pile. And he's building up another Squirtle. I could take that. Okay, this guy can one-shot that guy. We can 30 damage, 10 damage to one of your opponent's badge Pokemon. Raging Thunder is actually not bad against Zapdos. And look at the little Goomies on the background of that card. Fantastic. Okay, he's gonna go for 1 prize attacker. As soon as he attacks with 1, we can take it with everything we have. Okay, here comes the Guzma. Okay, you can take it. Hydro Tackle, that means our 100. Let's just check how much damage we are dealing right now. Okay, we got another Electropower, so that's fine. So that's 90 damage. 90 damage with the 30 damage on there is 120. We still need... Don't want to use like... If we get 1 Spiritomb, it's also enough. But are we gonna take the risk? Are we gonna take the risk? Might as well do that. Just to be sure, because only 1 Electropower. Are we gonna take the risk? Maybe we could get a Nuzlocke. Or are we gonna smack down Electropower? We're just gonna go with the YOLO Cynthia. Might as well get a Spiritomb. It's way better that way. Okay, Nazball and a skateboard. Fantastic. So that's the thing we needed. Spiritomb again. Next turn we have the skateboard to go with it. So let's go with the Spiritombs are gathering up some damage. And here comes the Electric Trap. That is something we want to see here. Bam! 150. Go away, Blastoise. So now the prize race is on. He only has 1 attacker. He has Jirachi. We can just get up some damage here. We don't have an energy though, but we have Lily, we have Damage Mover. So we can get all of our damage up and rolling. So is it the fun deck? Is it the rogue deck? Who knows? See how far we get. He also has 2 Guzma in the discard. Rare Candy. Okay, for next turn. So maybe if we get a Guzma, things will be alright. The Dedenne-GX is still prized though. We also have the way to just use Sledgehammer on specific turns. Okay, that's fantastic. So, now that this happened, we can have Damage Mover. Gonna put 1 damage counter onto the Absol. And now we use the attack of Spiritomb, actually the ability of Spiritomb once again. So everything now has damage, which is fantastic. We have the skateboard as well to just get whatever we want. I don't think this list will be running Field Blower, could be wrong. Nah, it doesn't have the space for it. So might as well give this a skateboard to... Let's do the Marshadow. He might target it, but I'm not afraid of it too much. Let's get rid of these cards. Get a Stunfisk on board for next turn. The Kartana also need late game to get our prize card. But we need Lily for Guzmas and stuff. Even we have Guzma, we have energies, so we're gonna take this guy down sooner or later. Can you use damage mover again next turn? So here we go with the electric trap. Bam! That's how we do it here with this deck. Stunfisk and Spiritomb working together. Oh, Dedenne, hello, now you show up. We needed to do like a couple of turns earlier. Okay, is he gonna get out a GX or not? Another rare candy. Okay, Blastoise GX, weak to grass, however. Also having that ability, 30 less damage. How many Electropower still in deck? A lot, that's fantastic. We have the Dedenne, so we can search them out. Oh, he has Field Blower, wow. We're gonna use Guzma regardless, but still, having that Field Blower is very good for the opponent. Next turn we can dish out 160 on that Blastoise. I'm just gonna save our damage output so we can just two-shot this guy. He probably also runs Max Potion, but let's get rid of his energy acceleration first. Because everything he puts now goes in the deck. Yeah, no energies on board, that's fantastic. Don't even care about it too much. We have the Sledgehammer turn as well. Do we abuse the Sledgehammer turn? I wonder. We can abuse the Sledgehammer turn, but I think it's better to just go after the energy acceleration. Yeah, I think that is the perfect way to go about this. I'm gonna go with a Guzma as well. Gonna target this guy. Hoppa, there we go. Next turn we get KO'd, so let's put this on board. We also have a damage mover, we have a Dedenne. Don't want to put that Dedenne down though. 160. First, let's use some more cries. Let's see what's left in the deck. Okay, we have that Blade GX at our disposal. Okay, we use Guzma, we cannot use Lily, so smacking this down, is that a good option? Yeah, I think that's fine, we can promote it. There's still a lot of double colorless energies left in the deck. We can Ultra Ball later. I think this is gonna be fine. Anguish Cry, bam! Okay, that's fantastic, one-shotting a lot of opponents like this. We need like the Dedenne Electropowers to just go do a lot of stuff. If everything has damage counters, we dish out 150. 150 with Electropowers, never gonna make it to that number here. With 3 Electropowers and Choice Band and Shrine, that is 130, 130 with 150. That's just enough. 130 and 150 is 280. So if we get everything, we have the Dedenne, we have Lily, things could turn out alright. But we also need our double cards energy. We're gonna thin out the deck. Hopefully it'll turn out alright. But he doesn't seem to have energies on board. So we still have a lot of turns left. No energies means we have this match up and rolling. This guy will dish out 160. Okay, he can use Tackle with Squirtle. Okay, that is fine. That's fine. How many rainbow energies in this card pile? 1. What are we gonna promote though? Okay, even Squirtle takes down a Spiritomb. I'm gonna promote the Spiritomb because why not? Okay, we have a Cynthia. We are gonna use the damage mover because we want to get everything on board right now. Wow, that was kind of a misplay. 2 damage counters, 1 damage counter is 40. We need a rainbow energy as well to attack, so we might as well get all the damage counters to the Stunfisk. Alright, next up, we use Ultra Ball. Get rid of these guys. We're gonna use Cynthia regardless, so doesn't matter what we get. Thinning out the deck, we only need a rainbow energy to get this guy knocked out. Okay, there goes the rainbow energy. That was a fantastic choice. So building up Spite, we got 1 damage counter. We got rainbow energy, we got 2 damage counters, so that's 70 damage, enough to just knock out the Squirtle. Just fantastically perfect. There's no way he's gonna get, of course, another Field Blower, but I'm just gonna save up all these cards for the next turn. So here comes the Anguish Cry, boom! Ooh, it's up and down and rolling. Come on. We got Nuzbolt. Oh, we forgot the Anguish Cry here. Too bad. Too bad. Well, we're gonna attack with Stunfisk later, regardless. Okay, we need 2 more prize cards. We can KO something, and we can then use the Blade GX. That is the best plan of action. We definitely need a double Karos energy right now. Still doesn't seem to have energies on that Blastoise, so I wonder what he's gonna be able to do here. Okay, Rescue Stretcher Ultra Ball. Oh boy. He only has 7 cards left in his deck. There goes the Squirtles back again with Rescue Stretcher. Anguish Cry will just demolish whatever. We just demolish a Jirachi and get our last energy thanks to like a Dedenne. We still have Ultra Ball left. We have Guzma. We have Escape Board. It's gonna use a Lily. Are we gonna be able to one-shot? We need our Shrine. Our Shrine is already gone, so meh. Okay, we can just take this guy. No problem whatsoever. Just gonna... Yeah, the best plan of action is just to get an Escape Board on a Marshadow, use Guzma so he doesn't seem to get energies. And then next turn, we just destroy him with Ultra Ball, Dedenne, and get our Rainbow Energy with Kartana. We're just gonna finish the game that way. It's just such a fantastic deck, right? So we retreat, get rid of that Squirtle, and last prize we're gonna take with, of course, Kartana-GX. Okay, you can see, so that was it, ladies and gentlemen, the Stunfisk with, of course, Spiritomb. As you see, a very viable deck. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to demolish the like button, subscribe for more Pokemon TCG content like this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.